Hi, I'm Raina Telgemeier, and today I am working on making a template for a mini-comic, which is something that I have used before to show kids how to make their own comics. It's something that you can use anytime you want to write a short story. The term mini-comic is one of several terms that people use for this. Sometimes people call them zines, sometimes people call them ash cans. There's lots of different names for basically the same thing, which is just to make a little booklet out of paper. In this case, we are just going to make a single mini comic out of one single sheet of paper. We're gonna start by folding just a regular piece of paper in half. Okay, so you've got a little folded just like that. And then you're gonna fold it again this way. So now you should have just a little booklet like this. It's blank. So if you count the pages in the booklet, with this being the first page, you'd say like number 2, number 3, number 4, right? Well, we're actually going to use the inside pieces as well. So this is going to be the front page. This is your number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3, and so on. In order to keep track of which page is going to go where, I'm going to start creating a template here, and I'm going to use just a regular number 2 pencil. It's got an eraser on it. I've also got a plastic nubby eraser that I like to use. So what's good about a pencil is that you can erase it, and I try not to write too dark with this thing. So I'm just going to start by writing front on the front. So that lets us know that that's the first page of our comic. And then this inside first page is going to be number 1. So I just kind of opened it up and wrote number 1 in like that. And then this page next to it on the other inside is going to be number 2. So I'm just gonna stick in my pencil in and drawing numbers. Next, this one's going to be number 3. So easy. This one next to it is number 4. Same thing, you gotta kind of open up the little inside bits. We call them the foldy bits. Just get your pencil in there and draw a 5. There, I did it. And then this one on the inside is number 6. And then on the back, we're going to just write back. The reason we do this is because when you open this up, you will notice that everything is disoriented. Things are now upside down. So I have 1 and 6, and then up here I have 2 and 5, but those are both upside down. And then on the other side of the paper, I have back and front down here at the bottom, and then upside down 4 and 3. So if I was trying to figure this out without doing this little template first, it would be very confusing to figure out which page to draw on this piece of paper. But because I have a template, I'm gonna start drawing my comic now. So on page number 1, I'm gonna just erase that first number, and I'm gonna draw like a little template in here. And then think about the panels that I wanna draw. So maybe there's gonna be a big panel up here and 2 small panels down here. And then I'm just gonna start writing and drawing. Once I'm finished with that page, I will flip my template around and I will draw the second page of the comic on number 2. And then you do that for all the rest of your pages. And I like to do it in order just to keep my own self on track. And then when you're done drawing, you fold the whole thing back up. And I think I'll make a cover for the front. Make that front cover look as cool as you want. Maybe draw some really flashy art, like, I don't know, a smiley face. And maybe, I don't know, I don't feel like putting braces in this one. I'm just gonna draw like an open mouth. And I think the title of this comic will be Hello. And I'll put my name at the bottom. By Raina Telgemeier. And so if you want to, you can draw a back cover, or you could just make this the 7th page of your comic. So that would be a number 7 instead. But what you get then is a little booklet that has a front cover and those inside. Wait, how do you get to those pages? The way we're gonna do that is I'm just gonna take some scissors, just a regular pair of scissors. I'm gonna cut off the very top of the comic. So this is the top seam. It's got 2 seams up here at the top. And I'm just gonna cut those off really, really close to the seam. So I'm just gonna cut that right there. And after doing that, I've got my book that you can actually open. And just to keep it like all contained, I'm gonna staple it with a stapler. So you can just sort of staple it really close to that edge in there. Or you can actually like fold it slightly on the outer side. There we go. And just kind of staple it on the inside, and then you've got a really nice close to the seam. The reason that we do it as a flat piece of paper is that way you can make copies of it. And it's really easy to make copies of that same sheet of paper over and over again. And then you trim them all and fold them all into little booklets. And then you can make copies. So you can make as many copies as you like. Sell them to your friends, give them to your friends for free, put recipes in them, make it a holiday present. I don't know, that's up to you. Whatever you want to do with this, now you've made your own little booklet. Congratulations.